Alright guys, welcome. We'll be starting in a minute here. Just give me 1 minute. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started with stream number 6 now. Hey JP, thank you for uploading those videos on how to install those amazing mods for Medieval 2. Not a problem. It's one of the things that I do to help the Total War community as much as possible. And it seems to help a lot of people, so I'm happy to continue doing them. In fact, I should have a tutorial video for Empire's Darth mod out quite soon. And then I'm hoping to do an updated Rise of Mordor, video as well, because it ended up getting removed from ModDB, so there's a new process for people to be able to find the link. So I'll be doing that, but yes, Darth mod for Empire, and then I'll probably do like a North vs. South Civil War mod tutorial as well, so plenty on the horizon. But we're going to go ahead and get started with what we have to do today. So just turn your volume down or remove your headphones here while we switch over. But hello. But yeah, I'm glad that it is useful for you. Very happy to help. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So let's get the first bracket up for stream number 6. I have no idea if we're like halfway through this tournament or what. I think the tournament leader said that there was going to be, quite a few streams, so we could see as many as another 6 to 8 streams. Who really knows? But I don't mind these streams. They're easy. I just have to comment on battle replays that are sent in to me, so it works out. But for the first one, I believe we're going to be taking a look at, is it Hamilcar versus Hierarch, I think? Let's take a look at my battle replays here. Yes, Hamilcar versus Hierarch, game 1. So let's go ahead and put that up for you guys and get started. Yeah, typically this is recorded on, streamed on a Sunday night, but I wasn't able to do it. I missed my stream on Saturday, basically, so I made up for it by streaming on Sunday, and then this was further pushed over to Monday. Alright, I think we're ready to go. We've got Hamilcar playing as Hungary and Hierarch playing as Egypt. Interesting battle here. So let's go ahead and get to the battle screen. Sorry, I'm going to make you guys sick spinning around. I'm not even American, Premisal. I'm disappointed in you. But it is very late for you, and I do appreciate you stopping by, my friend. Thank you. But don't stay and watch too much of it. I know it's late. You've got to be upwards of 2 a.m. now. Although I did start the stream a little bit early today, so I'm going to say it was just for you, my friend. But yes. Hungary, we're looking at this from Hamilcar's point of view for both the battles here, and I think I got all the colors kind of worked out. There is some tweaking that I have to do in between battles, but I think the units look pretty nice. There's not too much brightness, but it's because we do have a very rainy battlefield today. Yes, almost 2 a.m. Yeah, I'm Canadian, Premisal. But I guess most people lump us in with Americans anyways. This is just vanilla Medieval 2, JP. There's no mods about it. It's vanilla Medieval 2. We've got some enemy units over here. Look at this. We got some Bedouin Camel Riders. So obviously, yes, this is Hierarch over here. So where's the main Egyptian force? Because the camel archers are going to be an annoyance, but I don't think they'll charge in just yet. So yeah, we've got some Royal Mamelukes here. We've got the heavy bodyguard with the general right in the front lines. And then we've got some infantry here, some Tabateria, Looking very nice. So we've got quite a few units of those. 4 units of those. 2 Saracen Militia. And actually 3 Saracen Militia. So only archers that he's actually brought to the battlefield are these camel archers here. Now, Hamilcar does have his Magyar cavalry, which is a skirmish cavalry as well. So they'll be able to further annoy the Bedouin riders, but it looks like he only brought 2, so these 2 are probably going to be picking apart Croat axemen, but I think they should focus more on these feudal knights. I've said time and time again that the heavy cavalry cannot catch lightly armored horse archer cavalry, although I don't know how fast the camels would be. That'd be interesting. It's no problem, Premise, I'm just bugging you. In the front lines here, what do we got? So we got some crossbowmen here. Got some peasant archers. And then main line of Croat axemen, dismounted feudal knights, very staple infantry. Look at these beauties. Look at those bad boys. There we go. So yeah, he's got a Croat dismounted feudal knight mix, basically, for his front line. And then it looks like he has 5 units of feudal knights. We've got the general's bodyguard here with... Oh, we've got a huge charge with the Egyptian cavalry. I'm glad I didn't miss that. Okay, but everything has kicked off, and I'm wondering if there was quite a bit of infantry lost in that charge. Yeah, look at all those feudal knights that are dead. Holy cow. Wow, that was a very effective charge there. This dismounted feudal knight has 93. I still think that maybe they're 100, but this one's down to 66. Wow. Wow, that is insane. Feudal knights need to be trying to push that away if they can, but not pushing too far. How much did that kill in that charge there? 20% of the Hungarian force. Dang. Wow. Oh, you're playing in a Medieval 2 tournament. Ah, very cool. Yeah, so you can kind of watch how the players play and pick up from some mistakes, or if they do something good like that off-guard cavalry charge. But now it looks like we got the Tabateria moving in against the dismounted feudal knights. They've regained their composure. Dismounted feudal knights, even though they are weakened, they should do quite well initially against the Tabateria. But as we talked about in previous streams, I think the two-handed glitch has since been fixed, so these units should be just as effective at what they're doing. Look at this over here. We've got the feudal knights over here with their backs turned, getting charged by the Egyptian heavy cavalry, the Royal Mamelukes. We've also got Royal Mamelukes charging feudal knights that were sitting over here as well. Oh, not good, not good. Things are looking good over here, though. The Saracen militia are kind of getting surrounded, although it looks like Hamilcar is leaving his feudal knights in melee against the spearmen. That's not ideal. You don't really want to do that. We're going to have a good counter charge here from Hierarch as well. Yeah, look at all those units dropping. Very expensive cavalry units. It's a shame to lose them. I wanted to know, I don't think that the general is in this unit. I think he has it in one of the other ones, if I'm not mistaken. Let's watch this. Okay, he's pushing away the Egyptian cavalry. Nice. Battle lines are still holding strong, but these archers are not in a favorable position. Yeah, we've got feudal knights already breaking from the battlefield. These ones will soon follow. We do have some Croat axemen over here trying to even the odds. But yeah, just from that chart... I mean, actually, he's closed the gap quite a bit. 42% to 39%. That is very close. Hey, Hetman, I don't think I've seen you before, and if I have, I do apologize, but thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Yes, good old Medieval 2 indeed. Yes, I'm covering a Russian Medieval 2 tournament. So I do streams on the battles every Sunday, although, as I said, I got a little behind on my streams for the weekend, so this was pushed to Monday. But yes, okay, so Saracen militia are retreating. The Hungarian line is very thin at this point. I'm not very confident for the Hungarians. And look at the Saracen militia still holding here. Yeah, the Croat axemen are not doing very well. The feudal knights are starting to get into their rear here. But yeah, a lot of cavalry dead. Yeah, we've got some very heavy Royal Mamelukes still moving around, and I think actually they're going to go right for the archers, so we're going to enjoy this charge here as I take a look at the chat. Yeah, are you from Poland there, Hetman? So again, probably very, very late for you. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. But don't stay up late on my account. Crixus, hey, what's going on, buddy? Got all your homework done there? Wow. Okay. So yeah, looks like the Hungarians maybe can still do this. It's 67 of the enemies to 62%. So now the kills are in favor of Hungary right now. There's more Egyptians that have lost their lives. Okay. I would just love to know where the Hungarian general is, because I had checked in here, and I don't think he was in this unit. I don't think he was in that general's bodyguard. I think he pulled a sneaky, and he had him in one of the other feudal knight units. Those archers have broken, though. We've got feudal knights breaking over here, so actually, yeah, balance of power slipping away now from the Hungarians. We've got the general's bodyguard moving in here against the Saracen militia. Lances are down. Whoa, yeah, surely that should break that unit. And if they don't, I am impressed. Tabateria chasing down some of the Croat axemen. We've got feudal knights chasing this one lone... Oh, the bodyguard. I don't think that's the Egyptian general, though. I think the Egyptian general was killed already. If I heard the guy, what's his name? The advisor, if I heard him correctly. Yeah, but these Royal Mamelukes, they are powerful, powerful cavalry. The Magyars still have ammunition, though, and you can see that they are focusing those Royal Mamelukes. That's a very good idea. Trying to whittle them down at a distance. The Croat axemen here, look at the Tabateria versus the Croat axemen. That's awesome. Very cool. Poland is next check, so at the same time. Yeah, that's what I thought. You got 3 tests tomorrow. Oh, man. Giving a hard time, to be honest. Oh, really, eh? Yeah, it's rough here. We've got a lot of protests and such going on. Oh, no! That's going to see off those Croat axemen there. 77 to 79%. Wow. What else is here on the battlefield, really? That's all broken. So is it down to pretty much the Magyar horsemen? We've got these depleted feudal knights. Still unsure as to where the general is. Oh, we've got more. We've got the... Aha! This must be where he is. I didn't notice that there was another general's bodyguard unit, because we've got this general's bodyguard here. In any case, though, yeah, the Royal Mamelukes are kind of outnumbered here, but we do have all the camel, the Bedouin camel riders coming in. Looks like we are going to have a counter charge by one of the general's bodyguard units, leaving the other one in melee. And we've got Tabateria returning from melee. We've got feudal knights returning for the Hungarians, hitting the backs of the Bedouin camel riders. Tabateria charging in here. Whoa, just cutting them to pieces. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, Tabateria and that charge bonus, very, very effective. I may. Do you want me to, or? Yeah, I think I will. That was a very epic defense, for sure. The thing is, like, I don't really know the ratio of people that watch my, like, battle live streams to the ratio of people that watch my battle replays. So, I mean, if everybody that usually watches my battle replays watches the live stream, it would kind of be a bit redundant to upload it. But it was a very good battle. I was impressed with both sides there. What's the man count? 82 to 89%. So it's still in favor of... Oh, not anymore, though. Yeah, Magyar cavalry breaking from the battlefield, running into the Tabateria as well. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Balance of power starting to slip away once again. But we have feudal knights. What do they have here? 2 depleted Tabateria. The Bedouin camel riders. And is that it? I still think that he could probably, if he's careful with his cavalry, he could probably win this. He has enough cavalry to do the damage, I think. Yeah, I was kind of a bit ragey about those handgunners, like, throughout the stream. I was just like, I have no answer. Like, I knew I would be so outnumbered with the missiles, too. Because it was obviously 2v1, and if you guys each brought 8 missiles, it would be, like, 16 versus 8 missiles. So I was like, maybe I should just bring, like, a lot more cheap infantry for you to fire at. And I think it ended up pretty well, because the 3 missiles that I had... well, actually, the javelins did alright. But the 2 slingers were garbage. Yeah, no good. So we've got a little bit of running around going on. Oh, the Magyar cavalry has returned. So that is nice. We've got, like, the little last stand here. Last formation. Look at these bosses. These 4 Tabateria. Like, yeah. Our whole infantry. Our whole unit was slaughtered. We're the only 4 left. Let's do it. Tabateria. 3 Tabateria and 2 Bedouin camel riders. Oh, okay, we've got some crossbowmen that have come back. And surely they have ammunition, too. I don't think they've done really anything this battle. So if they move forwards, get a couple of good shots off on the Tabateria, that might be a way to kind of even the odds. 87% and 90%, so this is coming down to the wire. You're going to sleep. Good luck in the rest of the stream. Celtic, stay strong. You too, Premisal. Have a good one. Take care. Mostly you watch Legends of Total War with Warhammer, but always check some Meaningful 2 live when I'm... Yeah. I do like to watch Legend of Total War, and I do like to watch Warhammer, but it's tough for me to watch like constant. Like, I like a little bit more variety, so I'll kind of hop around basically. So, like, I'll watch Legend of Total War, like, some of his live streams, if it's a legendary lord that I care about. Hold that thought as we get a charge from the Magyar cavalry into the Bedouin camel archers. Or the camel riders, sorry. Feudal Knights, oh, just at the thought of charging, the Bedouin camel riders have broken. But at that point, the Magyar cavalry has broken. Crossbowmen need to fire at this if they can. But the Feudal Knights have moved in, which is good. But if the Tabateria gets in there, that's... Yeah, don't... Yeah, they broke! Oh, no! He needs to just fire at this Tabateria. He needs to get them off the battlefield. Ugh, yeah, it's not looking good. Yep, they've broken. There we go. Get a good charge. Get a good charge. What? Even on the charge, this Tabateria guy just cut down that Hungarian knight there. Yeah, I think Egypt's got this by the skin of his teeth too. Wow. Insane. But yeah, as I was saying, so I'll watch like some of the Legend of Total War live streams if it's a legendary lord that I enjoy. And then I'll watch like Lionheart for, you know, one of his campaigns. And then I'll go to Warrior Sparta because he's playing a Rome 2 Sparta campaign, which he just posted. So definitely go check that out if you can. What is this? Why is this so massive? That's weird. That's strange. I don't know why it's that stretched look there. But General's Bodyguards did pretty well. One of the Feudal Knights did okay. And even though they really soaked up that massive charge there, dismounted Feudal Knights did okay. But yeah, look at the crossbowmen. 20 kills was the highest. Unfortunate. Croat Axeman doing all right. All right, so that means if we put this up here, that Hierarch has 1-1. Hamilcar, unfortunately, just missing it. Very, very close battle, though. All right, let's go on to the next one here. Battle number 2. So we've got Hamilcar playing as Sicily and Hierarch playing as Denmark. And in the last stream, the last time we actually saw Denmark, it was an absolute bloodbath. So I definitely hope that does not happen again for poor Denmark. All right. Here we are on the battlefield. Much nicer to the rain we were having before. Looks like a relatively small army. Got some peasant archers in the front lines here. We've got some mounted crossbowmen. I'm assuming one unit on the other side as well. There is. Then we've got some knights hospitaller. These guys are looking very beautiful. So we've got, what, 4 units of them? Wow. And then general's bodyguard. Without the... Okay, so we need to pause this for a second, because I always like to kind of keep tabs on where the general's bodyguard is. So he's not in that unit. He's in this unit. Okay, so now we know. So he's got the fake general's bodyguard and the real general's bodyguard. We've got the 4 hospitaller knights there. We've got some pike militia. 4 units of them. Dismounted Norman knights. And then we saw the peasant archers. He's got 1 Pavi's crossbow as well. Oh, love the Norman knights, though. Absolutely awesome. And we were facing off against Denmark. So yeah, Denmark's got some good long axes. That charge bonus, it's going to be pretty powerful. Let's fast forward here. So it's a very balanced army that he's got. He's got 6 units of cav, 2 units of ranged cav. Now, Denmark, not going to have as much cav. Okay. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. So we've got 4 units of peasant archers here. We've got feudal knights, 2. What do we got over here? 4 feudal knights. We've got Norse axemen, crossbows, Norse axemen, so 4 Norse axemen. We've got a serpentine. So if Sicily was interested in breaking through here, here's your weak point. We've got this crossbow unit. Yeah. This doesn't look good for Denmark, I don't think. Don't like to call it like that already, but... Yeah. Even just the fact that Sicily has the pikemen, like, it makes this this circle kind of useless. Because the pikemen are going to be able to form right up and start hitting the feudal knights, and the feudal knights are going to have a hard time. What is he doing over here? Why is he moving all his archers away from here? Like, look, does he see all this cav? Unless he has cav, like, hidden, but I don't think these trees are... I don't think these trees are thick enough to hide troops in, to be honest. Why is he moving all his archers over here? Yeah, this is gonna be it. Yeah, okay. I think he's, I think he's decided against it. Yeah, no, you look at all this cav coming. Oh my gosh, what was he thinking? Oh, maybe it was a misclick or something. Maybe he meant to like drag them back here, but his mouse moved or something. I don't know, but oh no, oh, this is gonna be a disaster. I mean, the cavalry's kind of giving him a chance to get his archers out of there. Yeah, he's kind of cut them off, I think. Oh, I kind of want to see this, but I want to see them charge right into this as well. Just break right through. Is he going to go for them, or is he going to... Is this a charge? No, okay, so he's just trying to get them out of the way. Oh, there we go! No way! No way. That is insane. I did not know you could hide cav in these trees. Yo, Sicily's like, oh no. So one of the Knights Hospitaller has been caught. Okay, he did actually still get into the archers, but the other 3 are firing down on them. Yikes. We've got the Danish war clerics, though, moving in. Now, I don't think they're lance cavalry, so they're not going to have that good of a charge bonus, but... Oh my goodness. I was about to say, like, how is it possible that this is the amount of money he had? Like, unless he really chevroned them up, but... Yeah, so that unit's in a bit of trouble there. This is still a weak point, though. He hasn't moved that, so later on in the battle we might see if he'll make use of that. Let's see if we can get a good charge here. Yeah, that was pretty solid into the flanks there of those, the Norse War Clerics. I don't know if they're very good cavalry, so even though the Hospitaller were kind of caught off guard, I still think they'll do okay. This one kind of got, yeah, shot to bits, though. Yeah, and against 80, like 37 versus 80, you better off just to not do that. Look at this beautiful fight, though. With the red versus the white. Very Canadian colors. I like it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Okay, so we've got the activation of the infantry here, too, and Sicily is not prepared for this. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, Sicily was a little late to the party with their stuff here. We've got the mounted crossbowmen moving around. But this was actually very effective. Okay, here we go. So we got a general's bodyguard over here. That's not the real bodyguard, though. We'll keep an eye on the other one. But they need to, yeah, kind of get around these Norse clerics. 33 versus 77, so there's still a lot to do there. This is the general's bodyguard with the general in it. So I'm hoping that maybe he rear charges this one. Or he could go after the Norse axemen. What are you doing? What are you doing with your general? What are you doing? Oh, is this the general? Yeah, that's got to be the general's bodyguard. Oh, get him out of there, my dude. And look at this. Look at the Norman Knights versus the Feudal Knights. This is a screenshot-worthy battle, I do have to say. And I'm really impressed with Hierarch there with that Fane with his archers, and then the Norse War Cleric cavalry charge like the Rohirrim. What do we got for man count? 17 to 18%, so it's very even. So even with all those good plays, I don't know. Ooh, careful charging into your own men like that. It's going to stop the charge quite a bit. But yeah, there we go. So the Norse War Clerics have been taken care of on this side, and unfortunately, looks like Hierarch has pushed a lot of his Norse axemen over here to kind of keep them in the fight, and now they'll be able to get charged, because obviously they're away from this center circle. This Serpentine, though, if he could just get a few shots, like, right over here, just, like, ripping through all of the dismounted Norman Knights, like, that would be very good. But not even, all the cavalry isn't even committed over here. We've got Knights Hospitaller, we've got this General's Bodyguard kind of peeling Norse axemen around the flank. Got this Norse axeman chilling here, but the Knights Hospitaller over there isn't doing anything. Norse War Clerics did return over here, but we've got a few units dealing with that. We're going to also have a counter charge here. Ooh, lances weren't down, though, so that should be a pretty even fight. And maybe in the favor of Denmark, just due to the fact that they're in range of their missiles. He's got to stop leaving his cavalry like this, though. They're just being shot up. He's got to get his cavalry moving. Well, look at this massive battle here. This is fantastic. Very cool. And much better result than last time. For Denmark, I mean. So what else is still on the battlefield here? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, into the Serpentine crew. I thought they were going for the crossbow, but that's good. Just getting rid of that. Peasant archers are moving into melee, I guess, to try and stop them. Wow, we've got more Sicilian cavalry over here. Yeah, pushing into the rear lines of Denmark, so that's a bit worrying for Denmark. The Norse War Clerics are not holding up. However, I think this fight is pretty even. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 units of Sicilian infantry, but we've got like 6 or 7 units of Danish infantry. Pike Militia have broken. Are the Pike Militia in any favorable positions, really? No, they're not. Yeah, they're over here, but they're not really facing them very well yet, so they've broken too. Okay. Ooh, another good charge there. Yep, Hospitaller Knights running down those peasant archers. Another well-executed charge from the General's Bodyguard unit. Yeah, cleaning up back there. So yeah, now you're starting to see the percentage of enemies. that gap widen there. 47% of the Sicilian army is dead, 65% of the Danish army. And it doesn't matter how well these Danish warriors do. If their rear lines fall and those Norse cleric cavalry are driven from the battlefield, nothing is going to save them from a bunch of hammer and anvil techniques. And I have a feeling that is probably coming soon. Very, very good fight, though. Yeah, oh, exactly what I was saying. So there you go. Hammer and anvil right into the rear lines there of those dismounted feudal knights. Haven't broken yet, but they're under a lot of pressure from the dismounted Norman knights on their flank. Okay, over here, this is looking bad for Sicily, good for Denmark. We got the Norse Axemen facing off these pike militia. And we've got the dismounted feudal knights actually trying to charge into their flank. Some of the pike militia have returned from routing for Sicily, though. And this is the... Where's the actual bodyguard unit? There he is. So he should be still alive. He should be. Yeah, there he is. Nice, so he's still alive. And the general's bodyguard for Denmark. I wonder if he was in one of the Norse cleric units. It would make sense that he was. But I haven't heard, like, general has fallen or anything. But yeah, this is just about over. 56% to 86% now. So there's a 30% gap. Yeah, breaking those feudal knights. That's unfortunate. Look at all this cavalry here, too. Let's charge these Norse axemen. Get them off the battlefield. He's obviously microing over here with his Hospitaller, charging the backs of the feudal knights and the Norse axes. Yeah, Norse war clerics, not the best cavalry. Look at all these units here. He's even got this one guy over here. There we go. Okay, so he probably was one of the infantry units mixed in the fight here. Yeah, or maybe he was over here. And he got skewered on the pikemen. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, there was a unit here, and now it's gone. Wow. Insane. Very good fight. Very entertaining battle, I do have to say. What's with this? I don't know why this is happening here. Huh. Oh well. Let's see. Knights Hospitaller 100, 103, 101. Very good. Mounted Crossbowmen did quite well. Dismounted Norman Knights 132. Pavi's Crossbow 152. Yeah, well done. So, I believe that means that he's actually tied it up. So we take a look at the graph here. So Hamilcar with 1 point and Hierarch with 1 point as well. So well done there. And let's go on to the next set of battles. So we are going to be looking at Banbush versus Quaint Regio. As game 1. So let's put that up there. So Banbush playing as the Turks and Quaint Regio playing as France. Okay. And we are on the battlefield. So we are taking a look at it from, I believe, whose was the Turks again? If I take a look, I totally forgot. Banbush, okay. Because his name is different on the battlefield. It's Alessandro, but we're looking at it from Banbush's point of view. He's playing as the Turks. So we've got a nice long line here. He probably will start to move some units over, but we've got Saracen Militia, 2 units. Got some Janissary Heavy Infantry here. Janissary Musketeers times 3. More Janissary Heavy Infantry here. We've got a Grand Bombard. We've got the Kapakulu which I could ever pronounce. More Saracen Militia ×2. A Nafatun unit. Nice. That's pretty awesome. And what else do we have? Is that it? Got the bodyguard unit. Is that where the general is in? It is. And Janissary archers. Okay. 14,000 frames. Wow. This is going to be a long battle. Holy cow. Might have to do quite a bit of fast forwarding in this battle. Italian faction. Venice, Milan, Sicily. Probably one of the best for tournaments. I agree. They're one of the most balanced rosters. So they're very good for tournaments. And we have seen quite a lot of Sicily and Venice. We haven't seen Milan once yet, though, I don't think. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, no Milan yet. I think, does he only have one of those heavy cavalry units, I wonder? Oh, he's putting out some stakes. Yes, very, very smart. So he is going to be playing defensively for sure. He's just going to have to remember that for his cavalry. He actually doesn't have a lot of cavalry. It's mostly infantry. So I'm assuming that this Janissary infantry, wherever they are, yeah, the Janissary heavy infantry are probably quite expensive. And then obviously this cliff is going to be very defensible. So the only other way, really, to get around him... I think you can get up this spot here, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, only 2 units of cavalry. I wonder how that's possible. Okay, here we go. So we'll slow it down initially, but if they're not going to move, obviously we'll fast forward again. So we've got France. Okay. So we've got the Aventure, or Aventurier. We've got the crossbow militia. Got Chivalric Knights, Knights Templar, Knights Templar, Knights Templar, General's Bodyguard with no general in it, and General's Bodyguard with the general. And what's this block? Is this all pikemen? Holy cow. Flemish pikemen, pike militia, Flemish pikemen, pike militia, Flemish pikemen, pike militia. Wow, that is a lot of pikes. We're actually just going to watch them move forwards. That is awesome. Go, France, go. He said objectively. Look at this! It's like Isengard or something. Look at all of these pikemen. Holy cow. So clearly not a cap on pikemen in this tournament. Because he's got like 9 or 10 units. Oh, look at the beautiful French cavalry moving forwards as well. Yes. Knights Templar. Alright, so as he's moving forwards extremely slowly, and it looks like Banbush is actually redeploying to the other side here. So I bet you France is going to deploy to this side, and that's what's going to take so long. Because we're actually almost halfway through the supposed battle. And nothing's really happened. We've got some firing from the cannon, but I don't know if he's got any effective shots. Wow. Wow. Wow! Wow, okay. Okay. %2 army kills with... Wow. I'm shocked. What? That is a lot of cav. 80. So he lost 20 in this unit. And 11 in that, so 31. Sheesh. Holy cow. Oh, I just have to see all these pikemen moving again. It's awesome. Go away, bot. You're not wanted here. It's still firing, but yeah, it looks like he's trying to deploy behind this hill here. It did clip here, but it only got 2 kills, so I'm not super worried about that. That is insane, though. At the end of the stream, if I remember, I want to set a note somewhere so that I can remember that. I want to show you guys that shot. Show that cannon shot. Oops, my bad. Sorry. Yeah, just have a note up so that I will remember that. Good. Yeah, if you guys stick around till the end, I'll replay that and we'll find the, we'll find the exact point. I'll take a kind of mental note here. So it was kind of around this tree line here too. So we've got like the five trees here and then that tree. So yeah, we'll take a look at that before the end. But I think at this point there's a very prolonged skirmish phase in which it looks like Banbush is probably in the better situation because he's got a number of units firing on one French unit here. And we'll keep an eye on where this is targeting. I don't know if they're going to get any good shots there. They may. Whoa, yes. Yes, they did. The other one shot overhead, but we just caught that. We've got one guy that's standing up from that. Holy cow, okay. Man, if he could get a shot right now through all of these, that would be disgusting. They are loading. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Where is it going? Oh, it flew overhead. No. Oh, and I think that's his opportunity missed there. There's no way they're going to get another chance at that. Unless when they come up here, they can get a good fire shot. Yeah, there you go. Saracen militia forming up on the slopes here. Getting ready to hold from all these pikemen. Oh, they're actually charging down. Yes. The charge of the Saracens. I love it. Pikemen are not ready for this, but they have many, many hundreds of pikemen still to come. Oh, even in the sunlight, too. That looks so good. I wish in Medieval 2 there was a way for us to actually, like, toggle the banners on and off. Or if there's a mod for that, let me know, because, yeah, there's still the ability. Look at all the arrows firing up and over top, too. For such an old game, it's still definitely got the cinematics, for sure. Now, this is obviously trying to fire at the cavalry, but I think that they're moving over too quickly. Please tell me he doesn't charge all of his cavalry up there, though. I would not want to see that. Yo, these Nafatoons, though, would be huge. Let's get the Nafatoons up here. Why is he not using them now when we've got a huge bundle of pikemen? Oh, they are. Are they throwing? Let's get over here in case they are. Are they throwing or not? Yes, it looks like they are throwing something. Maybe not, or... They're primed to throw. Here we go, here we go. Maybe maybe this heavy infantry unit is blocking them. I'm not seeing them get hit really anywhere. But the Templar Knights are free, but they're not looking at the stakes. What are you doing, my man? Yeah, watch out for the stakes. Oh, he's trying to go after the Nafatoons. There we go. One of them got hit with the Nafatoon shot, but not as many as I was hoping. The French have just pushed their way through here, but now we've got the bodyguard and the elite Turkish cavalry over here trying to lock things down. These guys, yeah, obviously have routed. Yeah, get those Nafatoons out of there. They're not going to serve any purpose here as the French juggernaut just pushes through. And what is this still firing at? Why are you firing over here? Just turn around and blast into all of these units that are just chilling here. We've got more Saracen militia pushing in. We've got Flemish pikemen battling the Janissary heavy infantry. Oh, we've got 2 more units of this cavalry. Or at least 1 more unit. Some of the pikemen have broken. But the archers are not moving. Why are the archers not moving? This is chaos. I don't even know how to commentate on this. I'm just so baffled that this pike blob mass strategy is working. And what do we have over here? A sneak attack of a bunch of Knights Templar. Okay, he does notice that. He's bringing up a couple units of Saracen militia, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. He's kind of caught between a rock and a hard place here. This has definitely got Hammer and Anvil written all over it. Bodyguard is fighting some Knights Templar here. The pikemen are starting to lose, I guess, a bit of their momentum. Got the fake General's Bodyguard fighting over here. I bet you the real General's Bodyguard is in this one. Yes, yeah, I can see the General's Bodyguard banner there. What do we got for man count? 38% to 46%, so we still killed a lot more of the French. A lot more. Let's get some... Oh, he's actually surrounding them very effectively here. Nice charge with that cavalry, too. Charging in, lances down, and then quickly pulling out. He is going to lose a few. But look at that chain route. 3 units of pikemen, 4... No, 3, 4... 3? Okay, now 4, 5. So that's a whole block of units gone. That is a disaster for the French. But we do have the French heavy cavalry doing something. What are they doing here? I have no idea. Okay, we've got some units moving forwards here. This is a cinematic shot. Yes, there we go. Riding down the Turkish cavalry. Actually missing that charge. Oh, unfortunate. Okay. The bodyguard is entangled in a bit of a scrap here. We've got the... Is this the real General's Bodyguard? Maybe? I'm not sure. Can't remember which of the bodyguards had the actual general in it. I think it was the more heavily armored one, so that would be the French general over here. Yes, there he is. There he is, right there. Okay, yeah, he's trying to... Is he pulling out, or what is he doing? He's a little bit bloodied up, and he's going right into melee with some more Turkish cavalry. Oh, this bro is, like, all alone. I kind of want to watch over here. Yep, there we go. Okay. Side swipe from a scimitar, and the French general is dead. 58% to 69%. Some of the pikemen are returning from routing, but... Yeah, that big blob just did not work. They probably weren't putting their pikes down effectively because they were such a large mass. They were just able to be slaughtered by a much smaller unit. I don't know if this artillery piece was able to get any good shots off, but I think we would have heard it or seen it. Wow. Good battle, though. Very good battle. Very entertaining, to say the least. More Knights Templar. What are they doing? Kind of running around. We've got pikemen moving into the side of the Saracen militia here. Getting a little bit of revenge for all their fallen comrades. And we've got the Turkish cavalry cutting down the Knights Templar. Knights Templar doesn't even seem to be bothered by it. Yeah, crossbow militia are trying to get just last few amounts of kills. We've got the bodyguard down here fighting the Aventurier. And that might be his model. He's kind of hard to tell. Careful! You're going to kill your own general, man. Oh, be careful with that. Oh, my. Maybe it's this guy, actually. That actually might be his general. So an Aventurier, a French archer, could be the downfall of this general. Because I seem to recall that he was in this bodyguard unit. And over there in the distance, we've got Saracen Militia chasing some routing Pike Militia. There we go. Push on through, boys. Anything else that's happening? We've got some more archers coming down to lend a hand. Most of the French have been dealt with. There's just some Swiss pikemen and the crossbow militia over on this flank. Wow. Look at the death and carnage on this slope. Look at that. And then even up here, it's just littered. Littered with bodies. Look at all of them here. Look at all these. You can't even see it unless you zoom out. Wow. Insane. And now it's just going to be like a massive fight here with this last remaining unit that is somehow not breaking. But look at this. We've got the heavy Janissary infantry coming in. That'll surely see them off. Nice. We've got some Janissary musketeers in the flank there as well. So yeah, 72% to 90%. Wow. Crazy, crazy shots. Ah, there we go. Okay, so that's fine now. So yeah, only losing 951, deploying a much smaller army as well. 1,600 kills and 500 captured. Wow. Yeah, so bodyguard, heavy infantry, Saracen militia, all doing well. Nafatoons didn't really do well at all. Grand Bombard getting 74 kills, and I'm pretty sure 2/3 of that or more is on that one shot we saw at the beginning. Janissary archers here too, doing fantastic. Wow. And that heavy cavalry doing pretty solidly as well. So let's move on to battle number 2. Banbush having 1 win so far. Banbush versus Quaint Regio, game 2. This time Banbush playing as Hungary. Hungary's been very popular in this campaign, surprisingly. And Quaint Regio playing as England. Very good. Okay. Janice, yeah, 260 kills. Did you see that? That's insane for like a medieval 2 archer unit. Insane. All right, so Banbush, we've got the General's Bodyguard with a general unit there. We've got some Royal Bendarium Cavalry, 2 units. Merchant Cavalry Militia, 1, and Hussars, 2. We've got Hungarian Nobles, 2 of them, which would be Missile Cavalry. And then we have 2 Serpentines this time. He's confident with the kills he got last time, so he's going to up it to 2. We've got 3 Pavi Spearmen and 2 Dismounted Feudal Knights. Very nice. And he's deploying far back, which makes sense because he wants to be able to use his artillery as much as he can. Oh, where'd they all go? Yeah, right back. Right back. Versus England. So England probably going to have a lot of archers and probably plan to sit back as well, but those 2 Serpentines are not going to allow that. This is a very short battle, too. 2/3 of it is right here, just getting set up. Okay, so off to the side a little. Interesting. Do you see some archers in the front here? Sherwood archers. Okay, and he's gone with a Dismounted Feudal Knight Bill Militia strat. Okay. More Billmen. Knights Templar ×2. General's Bodyguard with the General in it, so he's in the heavily armored General's Bodyguard. More Knights Templar over here ×3. And another General's Bodyguard, so that's the fake General's Bodyguard over there. Barely any. Where's the longbows? Barely any archers. Interesting choice, then, to go for England there. I'm not sure how much money they have for the army comps. I could get back to you on that, or I'll leave it in the comments of the stream later on. But yeah, I don't know what the funds are, or if it's scaling funds, where as they progress, they're able to get more and more money. But it's got to be relatively high funds, I would say, because we always see a lot of very elite cavalry, like the Royal Bendarium here. That's an expensive unit of cav. The artillery is pretty expensive. So if I was to guess, it might be like 14,000, 15,000, maybe, judging on these armies. Because the Knights Templar, I want to say maybe they're like between 850 and 950 a piece. And we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So that's like 4K right there. Then you got the 2 generals' bodyguards. So you're at like almost 6K. And then I think the dismounted feudal knights were like 690, if I remember correctly. And he's got like 4 of those. So that's like another 2K. And then the billmen and bill militia, I don't know, 2.5K or something. So yeah, probably between 12 and 15, I would say. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I think this Royal Bendarium cavalry, I think there's something ridiculous, like 1,100 florins for like 1 unit. Like, they're very expensive. From what I remember, anyways. So are these Serpentines getting any kills? What are they firing at over here? They're firing at all the cavalry there. And then this one's firing at probably the cavalry on that side. We'll run over there as soon as they fire and see how it goes. Yeah, it's going right for the cavalry. That's probably a good shot, too. Overhead. That's unfortunate for Hungary. And fortunate for England. See, getting more luck over on this side. Not seeing really too many dead bodies, so not really. I don't think this is going to go well for him. We do have the Hussars actually catching the Sherwood Archers, though. Very quick, the Hussars. Very, very quick cavalry. And then just like that, they're going to pull right out before the heavy infantry even gets there. Hungarian nobles are starting to skirmish down the heavily armored Templar cavalry. Must have big fun. Usually people don't take Janissary when they play Turks. Exactly, yeah. There's a lot of very expensive units that I'm seeing as well. And you're correct. I forgot how the Janissary are expensive. And that Turkish cavalry, the Kapakulu or the Kwalakulu, whatever, however they're pronounced, they're quite pricey as well. Alright, Royal Bendarium cavalry are solid, but they're not going to do solid with the infantry cavalry mix here. The billmen, actually, this is going to really cut them down. We've got Hussars behind here, but they've kind of stopped. They're not doing any charging. Oh, what are you guys... Wow, the spearmen... Okay, that's good he noticed at least. So I was going to say, like, if that Knight Templar unit charged the Pavi spearmen, that would have been disgusting to watch. We've got dismounted feudal knights moving over to this flank, so yeah, obviously they see what's happening. There we go, swords raised. All the cavalry just walked into combat. Okay, a little bit of a charge over there, but the Serpentine's gonna get a point-blank range shot. Doesn't look like it. Yep. English are doing very well over on that side. You can see already that we've got Hungarian banners breaking from the battlefield over there. Yeah, this is not looking good for Hungary. 90% of Hungarians killed, 15% of England, so it is still very even, but look at this cavalry. He's having a micro on 2 different flanks, and I think that's a bit of a struggle at the moment. Yeah. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, and look at that. Pavi spearmen, they're garbage. I tell people all the time, when you're playing as Hungary or Poland, don't bring the spearmen unit, like the Polish spearmen. They're just no good. We are going to get a bit of a charge from the Hussars into the backs of the English infantry here, but that's not going to be enough to break them. Not enough to break them. And how's the... Yeah, the Royal Bendarium cavalry is gone. Oh, no. That sucks. Oh. He was captured. Oof. Oh, we've got Royal Bandarium over here. Okay. So it must have been, he must have been like one of the last fighting cavalry units over on this flank then. Got the merchant cavalry militia running in, but again, they're not going to have that charge bonus to be able to break all this heavily armored infantry. Like, look at all of them. And he keeps stopping his cavalry here. And just putting them in the way for them to be cut down. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, huge chain route here for the Hungarians. The only thing they have left is some of the dismounted feudal knights fighting the billmen. English have punched through the center here. Royal Bandarium cavalry is still very much alive. So they're trying to kind of ping-pong back and forth here, getting some charges and then charging into another target. And he is doing well in that respect, because a lot of the Knights Templar here for England really didn't get too many charges that I've seen. Here we go. He's fine. Oh, see, again, he's kind of like broken off, like the charge. He was going to charge the Royal Bandarium, but then he kind of broke off there. But yeah, oof, yeah, 70% to 35%. So that did not go. That did not go the way I think he wanted it to. Especially on an open field battle like this, you've got to have a good amount of cavalry. If you got to have the advantage, or at least have enough cavalry to lock in your enemy's cavalry. There's the British general there. He's a little bloodied up, but he is still alive. Yeah, with the other battlefield and all that terrain. Oh, oh man, yeah, he's just like, that's 3 kills he's got so far that we've seen. Wow. Oh, and there we go. Yep, charging into the hussars. But yeah, I think the terrain served Bambush well in the last battle. He was able to really use the terrain to his advantage. But here, he just didn't have enough cavalry. Not enough cavalry, not enough infantry. Too expensive on, like, 2 serpentines. They're not gonna really do too much damage, I don't think. Where are these guys charging? Oh, nowhere. Unfortunate, but a very good battle. Yeah, there we go. 85% to 38%. So I think that is it for the Hungarians. But that's okay, because Bambush won the last one. So it's a 1-1, basically, for Quaint Regio and Bambush. A stinging defeat. Yes. There we go. So not working out that time, unfortunately. Casualties inflicted, relatively low. Yeah, the Hussars, 106, not too bad. Dismounted Feudal Knights, 120. Serpentines, 4 and 6. Yeah. Not good. But if we look at the bracket here, Bambush, yes, so Bambush at the top there with 1 point, and Quaint Regio with 1 point as well. So he still managed to grab 1 point in that earlier battle. All right, and now we're on to the final 2 battles of the stream, and I believe it's let me check. My brain is all over the place today. Reign versus Crusader. So I'm blocking it. That's why. Okay. Yeah, it's right behind me there. Crusader 909 versus Reign Total War, so it's at the bottom. And we will look at battle number 1. Reign Total War playing as Byzantium. Okay. And Crusader 909 playing as France. All right. And here we are on the battlefield. So Reign Total War, I think we've seen Byzantium once before, and it might have actually been Reign Total War who played as them, if I'm not mistaken. But in the front lines, we've got some Byzantine infantry. Looks like 3 units of them. We've got some of the Varangian Guard. 3 units of them. Wow. And then we've got a couple units of peasants. More Varangian Guard in the back lines there. Cavalry, we've got Vardaratoi. Latin Con, very nice to see them. Alan Light Cavalry. Some Spear Militia. I wonder, are these Archer Cav? Yes, they are. Okay. Nice. They almost look like Hungarian cavalry, so they could be mercenaries fighting for the Byzantine Empire. And this is actually a pretty nice map. I do like this map. France actually starting on the side near the little keep. Looks like most of the Byzantine force is going to deploy over on this side. I don't know if he's going to push towards the forest or something, if that's his plan. Oh, and the French have deployed here as well. Okay. French mounted archers in the front lines here. Got peasant archers, Scots Guard, 3 units. That's very good archers. I've got a lot of pikemen here in a very defensive formation. Dismounted chivalric knights in the back. General's bodyguard with the bodyguard in it. And we have 3 units of mailed knights. Yeah, so going for all that Scots Guard. That is expensive. But they are very good. Yeah, tearing down that Varangian Guard as they charge across. The Byzantines actually trying to be very aggressive here. But what worries me is that pike formation. Are they going to be able to, under heavy missile fire, and obviously taking casualties, once they reach the pike lines, are they going to be able to actually push through? And the pikemen are formed up here. You can see the amount of arrows that are being shot at them is slowing them down enough that their charge is kind of mitigated there. There we go. Battle lines starting to form, though. Chivalric Knights are there, ready to assist. And we've got a pretty good brawl here. We've got the Latin Con fighting the French Mailed Knights. That is a battle that the Latin Con will win. And it looks like, yeah, we've got the Missile Cavalry engaged over here as well for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. And what's going on over here? Alan Light Cavalry kind of being chased away by the General's bodyguard. But yeah, look at this. Yeah, the pike formation is actually starting to waver under the intense pressure of the Varangian Guard here. Hold the men of France, hold. Oh man, the battle line. Yeah, the Chivalric Knights are pushing forwards. Yeah, it looks like they've broken through over here. Varangian Guard unit has broken. And yeah, these peasant archers just really dealing a lot of damage to the Byzantine cavalry that are trying to get around the flanks here. And we've got mailed knights actually coming in, so they may... Oh, they're not even in skirmish mode. So yeah, a lot of their ranks in the front lines falling there. Oh, we've got a little battle over here. This is probably the Alan Light Cavalry. Alan Light Cavalry versus the French mounted archers. So we've got a little brawl over here. A lot of units kind of scattered in that tree line, though. Alan Light Cavalry is pursuing the General's bodyguard, too. That is not good. Wow. General's bodyguard for France is pretty bloodied up, and that Alan Light Cavalry is fast. Yeah, he keeps getting cut down as he's trying to retreat here. Looks like he is going to just make it. But wow, that French line is faltering. Scotsguard trying to volley, but the Alan Light Cavalry are just going to charge right on in. We do have the pikemen trying to form up another line, but we've got 2 healthy units. 1 Varangian Guard and 2 of the Byzantine infantry. Very healthy units moving over onto this flank here. What's the... We've got 41% of the Byzantines are killed, 31% of the French army. So I think they are doing quite well in situations where it's the Byzantine infantry versus the Chivalric Knights. But as I say that, we have some Varangian Guard charging into the backs of the Chivalric Knights. Oh my goodness. Such shiny boys, these Frenchmen, too. Oh, so he's dead. Yeah, French general killed by that flank from the Byzantine infantry. Ooh, that is unfortunate. Byzantines may be looking at a win here. Peasant archers have broken.
We have lost half of our men.
Yeah, 52% versus... what are these guys doing here? Byzantine infantry are kind of just chilling. Allen light cavalry still really causing a problem for the French horse archers here. Yeah, trying to ride those French horse archers right off the end of the map. We've got peasant archers retreating in face of the lightly armored Byzantine archer cavalry. Vardaroitoi. Pikemen holding this flank as best they can, because they need to protect the rear of their chivalric knights here. They seem to be doing quite well, the combo of the French pikemen with the chivalric knights. Look at this Varangian guard over here too. Bloodied up, getting cut down from 3 different angles. Come on, hold. And they have broken there. So yeah, the French have pushed back the Byzantine main line, but the problem is that the Byzantine main line is up here. We do have some Byzantine infantry breaking, though. But 2 units of Varangian Guard are still quite healthy. We've got more Byzantine infantry over on this flank as well. So the battle lines have almost flipped completely. Scots Guard, I don't know if they're very good in melee. They are relatively well armored. And if you can get these pikemen in to support them, they'll probably do okay, but as of right now, it looks like the Byzantine infantry is kind of just cutting through them. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so he's starting to form up the defensive line here with the pikemen. Oh, and this cavalry still just running amok in behind enemy lines. Look at all the pikes that are dead here on the ground, too. Wow. Yeah, that was a good flank from the Byzantine Varangian guards, and now they're actually cutting through the Scots Guard here. So where is all the French units? They're held back by 1 brave unit, looks like, of Varangian Guard. Oh, they're held back by all the peasants. Oh, that does allow the Byzantine infantry to come back from routing and help in almost encircling these heavily armored French warriors. Okay, peasants have broken, which is good. But he needs to get some more troops up to here, because, yeah, this is going to start happening. Latincon with a solid uphill charge into those Scots Guard. I am surprised that didn't break both of them. And it broke one of them. That was a good charge there. Do we have anything else kind of fighting over here? Okay, so, yep. The Vardaratoi, or Roitoi, they're still very healthy, just firing down at the units that have retreated so that they do not return from routing. Where's that Latincon to? He needs to get another charge. Pikemen have broken, so it's looking very close. 73% to 81% at this point. I think it depends on which way this infantry battle is going to go here. More French pikemen returning to the hilltop. And Byzantine spear militia. I don't know where they're going, but we've got the dismounted chivalric knights pursuing them. And Latincon. What are you doing? Oh, and look at this. We've got more French mounted archers. They have returned, actually. Nice. So maybe they'll be able to get some choice shots off on that Latincon. Because the Byzantine horse archers are still very much present. Nice charge there, breaking the pikemen almost immediately. But Scots Guard still present along with these French mounted archers. And how is things going over here? Very even fight, it looks like. The Varangian Guard are holding their own. Oh, the leg sweep. Love it. For the 3rd time. Oh no, they're breaking. I thought they were returning to the hill again. Oh, just about done with this battle. It looks like the Byzantines are just going to claw out a victory here. Yeah, Chivalric Knights are surrounded at this point. Yep, they have broken. Pikemen on the hilltop are broken. And I think it's pretty much just down to this infantry cluster here. And there we go. Players admitted defeat. So good fight for both sides there. Reign Total War and Crusader 909. Very tough fight. Similar in man count 2 deployed. Wow, just not as many kills, unfortunately, as Reign Total War. Probably down to a lot of the Varangian Guard. Yeah, 217, 133 on those two units. Did very well. 110, 107. Yeah, the Horse Archer Cavalry was insane. 178. Latin Con, 131. Lot of good kills there. So, let's flip that up for you guys. So, Reign Total War with 1 point. So, can Crusader 909 tie it up in the final battle of the stream here? That France army has really good deployment on the hill with archers on top. Byzantine player did really good maneuver. Yeah, I think he did. And he also did a good job of actually getting the French to move down off the hill. I don't know why he did that, to be honest. He kind of, like, gave up his position. Maybe he thought he was going to be outflanked because he was really nervous with all the horse archers that were around the flank. I think he just got overwhelmed, to be honest. But yeah, not too bad. Okay, so the last battle here. So apologies, I didn't even look. So Reign Total War playing as Venice and Crusader 909 playing as Poland. Yeah, we've seen Venice quite a lot in this tournament. Seems like the staple Italian faction here. Knights Templar, got Men-at-Arms, Pavi's Crossbowmen at the back, a few units of Pike Militia, more Pavi's Crossbowmen and Peasant Archers. Oh, we've got a... Oh, no! No! No, we've got the new box returning! Oh, no! Oh, no! The newbie box. Okay. Okay. We'll see how it goes, I guess. We'll see how it goes. Where is he putting it? He's putting it over here in the trees. See, it's so interesting, though, because his opponent took such a defensive position in the first battle. Oh, no, okay, he's moving everybody forwards. All right. So what do we got here? Looks like most of the Polish army is hidden, but we've got some of the Strezi, which I can never pronounce properly. Actually, Hetman, you're Polish, I think. I've always wondered, do you pronounce, like, the CY as C? Strelzy? Strelzy? Is that how you pronounce it? But he's got 3 of the archer cavalry there. And then we've got Polish Knights, Lithuania, dismounted Polish nobles, not a good unit. Oh, we've got a Serpentine, Lithuanian archers, dismounted Polish Knights or nobles are a okay unit, I guess. No, actually, no, that's not the one. I thought it was the Knights that he brought. And then General's Bodyguard with General in it. Okay. What do we got? A lot of mounted crossbowmen moving forwards here. I forgot to take note of where that Venetian general was. I guess we'll try and keep an eye on it. I don't recall him bringing a General's Bodyguard, so it's probably in one of the Knights Templar units. Or he's got the Man-at-Arms. It might be in the Man-at-Arms unit. We'll keep an eye on it. Strelzy, it is S at the beginning. So, like Strelzy? Or Celsi, like you just say S, like and ignore the TRZ. Oh my gosh, look at all of these mounted crossbowmen. But the Polish Knights are right here, so yeah, the Venetians need to get those crossbowmen out of there. Polish Knights are protecting the flank quite well. It's really hard to see where the formation is, though, for the Polish in the tree line. Let's get right down here. Yeah, we've got the... Oh, Venetian heavy infantry he brought to the battlefield. I love that unit. Nice. Passing right through the Serpentine and getting into the Lithuanian archers there. Dismounted Polish nobles, they're going to try and do a bit of a counter-charge against the heavy infantry, but the heavy infantry will win that. Polish knights are continuing to push the mounted crossbowmen away, which is good to see. We've actually got the pikemen moving forward, so yeah, he's not doing a defensive formation, so that's good. What do we got going on over here, though? He's left like a few units back. We've got all the Pavi's crossbowmen back here. Got a Knights Templar unit. He's really focused in on the Stresi. Or Celsi, or I don't know. I don't think that's the general unit, so let's just focus on the main battle here. It's a little hard to see in the forest, but... Oh, he is trying to form this defensive box. Why is he doing that? Yeah, just push forwards with your line. Because he's keeping a lot of his units that could be in the front lines here out of the fight. There we go. Yeah, get those pikemen up there. Form that line. Yeah, dismounted Polish nobles are doing their best over here. Does he have any of the Polish knights? He does have some of the dismounted Polish knights over here, so they should be relatively comparable to the Venetian heavy infantry. Well, we've also got all Lithuanian archers there. We've got the general's bodyguard moving forwards. With the general in it. Okay. Yeah, all the archers for Venice are in the front here. They'll do a lot better than the dismounted, or the Lithuanian archers, though. Because the Pavi's crossbows have that Pavi shield to defend while they're reloading. Got the Knights Templar fighting the Polish Knights over here. Doesn't look like it's going well for the Polish Knights, unfortunately. Yeah, they've got some help from the Venetian archers. And the mounted crossbowmen as well, actually. More Polish Knights pushing in over there. But we've got men-at-arms, and we've got a lot... The mounted crossbowmen are still very much present for Venice. And how is the line going here? Let's go back in and take a look at some of this forest fighting here. Come on, men, hold. Hold. More dismounted Polish Knights here. Okay, so I'm glad to see he's brought quite a few of the Polish Knights. Yeah, they're doing well against this pikeman block. They're actually kind of pushing through here into this pike formation. Yeah, you can see, because he's got this box kind of formed here, but the corner is very susceptible. Like, they're not formed up properly in this corner. So you can see that, like, if I look over here, half of these men are formed up facing this way, but then these guys keep filtering in to try and... close that hole in the formation, and the Polish nobles are just slaughtering them. So yeah, that's not good. It's 32% to 42%. We've got a lot of the Stresi in behind enemy lines here with the Polish general's bodyguard going after the Venetian mounted crossbowmen. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of close, because in the front lines, Venice definitely has it with his pike wall formation. The Polish Knights are really not able to do anything against that. But around the flanks, the Venetian infantry are getting cut down. So I'm not too sure which way this is going here. I guess we'll see. Oh, this is such a nice battle, though. The Polish Knights versus the Venetian heavy infantry with their maces. And over here, not much else has happened. Polish Knights still fighting the Knights Templar here. 28 versus 8. So actually, it looks like they are winning that, but we've got more Knights Templar coming in. I'm not sure if the men-at-arms are going to charge into the backs there as well. That would definitely see that cavalry off. There we go. Yeah, good side charge into the Polish Knights there. And where are the men-at-arms going? Oh, they're actually charging the backs here of the Polish lines. In the forest, though, it's just not effective. Look at the boulders over here just blocking that charge almost completely. Oh, some sneaky stakes there, too, so maybe it's a good thing they were blocked there. Otherwise, he would have probably lost quite a few cavalry. Poland has good cav, but really bad foot unit, especially with low budget. Exactly, yeah, and that's why I really wish that they wouldn't bring all of those dismounted Polish nobles. Like, just because it has noble in the name, it doesn't mean it's a good unit. Like, these guys are very terrible. But as the dismounted Polish knights are pretty solid. They're okay. What do we got? 50% Venetians killed 68% of the Polish, so the slow grind is real, I think. Yeah, that flank over there has kind of broken under the pressure of the Knights Templar. The horse archers are still being a nuisance here, but again, the Venetian mounted crossbowmen and the Pavis crossbowmen are cutting them down. Yeah, and look at this. Look at all the Polish units. As they rout, they're actually causing other Polish units to rout as well. Oh, no. No. Oh, and the men-at-arms are actually running them down as we speak. Oh, dear. And a huge charge over here. Mounted crossbowmen. Mounted crossbowmen charging the backs of those Lithuanian archers there. Yeah, and it looks like it's pretty much a chain rout at this point. But we still have 3,000 frames left, so I'm wondering if he's going to be relatively skirmishy with the Polish horse archers there. Look at all of the Polish knights that died here, along with the Knights Templar, though. Good cavalry fight there. And then you can see the main infantry line there with the hundreds of bodies littering this forest floor. Wow. Wow. Absolutely crazy. You remember your first tournament, you put woodsmen in army because you think they're going to be effective. I mean, in very small situations, I could see the woodsmen being effective. Like you said, if it's like a really low budget tournament, they could be all right. But yeah, they're not super solid. They got pretty poor morale, which is their downfall. So yeah, I think it's pretty much over. So let's just fast forward here. As I said, I think it's mostly the Polish horse archer cavalry. It's going to try and skirmish down. We'll obviously keep an eye, though, just in case there's some crazy plays going on. Yeah, there they go. One of them routing there. Just under the intense fire from mounted crossbowmen. We're just whittling them down. And I'm sure he's probably trying to fire at this general. Or where is the general, actually? He's nowhere around here, it looks like. Polish general has come back, but I think he's... Is he already dead, or... No, he's still alive! He's still alive! Charged into the Knights Templar there. Very even charge. But I think another volley into this unit from all of those archers, and he will be dead. Or a lance side charge there could be a problem. He still managed to get a kill, though. Brave man that he is there. Come on, hold, hold. Look at him just getting a ton of kills here. Oh, there we go. That's unfortunate. Finally cut down on the battlefield. So good wins there by Reign Total War. Well done. Well done. Heroic victory. Yeah, so doing quite well there. The Venetian heavy infantry doing amazing there. 217 by one of those. Mounted crossbow 117. So yeah, a good spread of kills, I would say. A lot of them getting almost 100 kills there, the mounted crossbows. Which is not too bad. Alright, so let's put this last one up here for you. With, yes, Crusader 909, unfortunately not getting any points there, but he still has quite a few people to face. And actually, Crusader 909 got 2 points versus AS 1991, so that's quite good. Bahrain Total War collecting 2 points there. Before we go to the statistics, let me just quickly load up that first battle with Banbush and see if I can quickly fast forward and show you guys that incredible shot. We're only going to have one shot at it because we're not able to rewind the replay, obviously, but that was just insane where it kind of ripped through the cavalry like that. Yeah, so it happened pretty much around here, I think. Venice, Milan, and Sicily are hammer. Yes. Yeah, Milan was actually one of my favorite factions to play as in Medieval 2. Well, that and the Byzantines, I would say, were my two top played. Who am I kidding? I love all the Medieval 2 factions. Except I didn't play as Hungary and Poland very often. Just because, yeah, their rosters were a bit underpowered. Setup for this battle is so long. Okay, here we go. See, I was right around here. He got all his units together. Alright. So here we are. I'm pretty sure it was right around this tree, because we had the 5 tall trees. And I think it was right about here that it all happened. I don't want to be too close, because we'll miss the impact of it. I kind of just want to see it, like, strafe right through the line. And this better be the right tree. I'm almost certain it is, but it was a lot of cavalry too, so it probably is when the cavalry moves up. Because it shouldn't be... Yeah, it's coming up, I think, yeah. I'll keep these trees in the shot as well, but I'm pretty sure it was right down through here. Because that's the 2 bombards there, so I'm pretty sure they, like, shot straight across. Get a little spicy. Oh, okay. So there's one way over there, which was a total miss. We should see the cannonball coming, too. Yeah, it's got to be right through that cavalry that's just about to move up right now. Yeah, this is so perfect. We've got, like, 3 units stacked on top of one another. Coming up to the tree. Oh, I saw the flash. No, okay. No, that one. Yes! Oh, wow! Oh my good. It was the perfect trajectory there, where he had it just with the hill line so that before it even made contact with the earth, it, like, ripped through those units. Like, because that down here was the impact, right? So yeah, it cut through so many men there. Even caught a couple of the archers. Yeah, right at that tree line. So that was like perfect case scenario where it had the arch of the hilltops, so it just like ripped through the guys almost at the level of the horsebacks, I think, and just killed a bunch of them before making impact right at the end here. Insane. Hey Davey, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, the battles are all done. We already looked at them all, but I missed this shot, so I'm just taking a look at it there. That is insane. Crazy. All right, let's quickly take a look at the stats here before we end the stream. So in Group B, so we saw Hamilcar in today's episode, so he actually picked up 3 points, which is good to see. In Group C, we saw Banbush and Quaint Regio, so they're up to 2 apiece. And then in Group D, Rain Total War with 4 points, and Crusader 909 still with 2. And I believe that's all we saw. Yes, Hamilcar versus Hierarch, as I said, in Group B. So Hierarch with 1 point there. But it looks like Sheramis is still the leader with 5 points there. But Rain Total War with those wins over Crusader 909, that's actually put him to 4 points. So he's in 2nd place so far. So that is really good to see there. But that is everything, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you to the people who stuck around to the end. I do appreciate it. And I recently got 2 new YouTube members as well, as you can see from the top annotation there. So very, very much thanks for, just supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. And obviously their names will be represented in the end screen of all of my videos. And I think the next stream that I'll be doing will be on Thursday, and I can't say anything about it yet, but Thursday, probably 7:30 p.m. EST, that's going to be the time frame that I'll be live. And as far as videos, it's kind of up in the air, because we're not sure with the little one. She is quite fussy in the evening, so I'm not sure how much time I really get for recordings. But if I do get some time, I will try to get some videos out to you guys. But thanks very much. I appreciate it, and I will see you all again soon.